information.
That's right. The moment you've been waiting for is finally here, as we've got our very special guest, ICC Hall of Famer, the legendary Sri Lankan cricketer, of course, Mr. Aravinda de Silva. Good morning to you, Aravinda.
Morning.
Great to have you with us. And first of all, congratulations on being inducted into the ICC Hall of Fame. I know when I speak for a lot of Sri Lankans here, you are the fourth inductee into the ICC Hall of Fame, but a lot of people will feel you should have been the first.
Well, that's what everyone else feels, but it really doesn't matter. But most of all, I think what is important is to recognize and share this moment with the people who've been supported me all along, right through this journey. Especially starting off with my parents, then my principal, Mr. Alas, and that family who's been a pillar of strength to me all along. And then my coaches, Mr. Van Silva, Mr. Walter Pereira, and Charlie Varnakula Surya. Then one Mr. Abu Ford, who actually identified me at the age of about 4 years. And told my father that this boy has some talent and to try and pursue his cricketing career. And then, of course, after that, Mr. Ranjit Fernando took me over at the NCC. Then thereafter, I think mainly the spectators all around the world and the Sri Lankan cricket-loving public who really inspired me all along are the people who gave me the strength and inspired me. Of course, last not but least, the teammates who's always been there with me, and if not for them being my partners in this journey, I would love to share this moment with all of them.
Wonderful indeed. I was going to ask you, if you took to other sports at DS Senanayaka College apart from cricket, but then again, if you're caught at the age of 4, then that's it. They've caught you very early.
Well, in school, of course, I played a lot of other sport as well, and I was a child who loved sport from a very young age.
Sport came naturally to you, didn't it?
Well,
to some extent, but cricket was your little corner of love that you had.
Well, I think my favorite sport was tennis, though I continued cricket. Even now, I really love watching tennis, and I try to get to most of the Grand Slams if and whenever possible. For me, it was the passion which drove me right through my career.
Beautiful. And coming to from NCC, where did you move thereafter?
Well, CNCC was my starting point.
Yes.
At the age of, I think, 14 or 15 years, I started playing for NCC, which normally wouldn't be allowed from any school. But I think my principal, Mr. Alas, there again, I think he has to be given some credit for allowing me to join a club
while still in school.
Under the wing of Mr. Ranjit Fernando. I think he gave the assurance that he'll be looking after me, and that was the reason why my father and Mr. Alas agreed to do so.
And when you look into, when you fast forward so many years ahead, what's cricket today, and when you guys used to play, you all played it with passion. You all had full-time jobs. I mean, you were all involved as weekend cricketers, like weekend warriors. And then this is the kind of caliber of team that came up to beat the world in 1996. But now they're called professionals, and they get paid and so on and so forth. But what do you see the difference between then and now between the players? There are lots of things that you can compare to, Aravinda, but from deep within, the gut, how it was different from then and now?
Well, I think everyone plays a sport with a lot of passion. Doesn't really matter whether it's the olden days or the present day. I think they started playing cricket because they had the passion, and I think things have changed over the years. because cricket at that time was not a professional sport, a full-time professional sport during our time. But now it is, which is I think is a good thing, because there's a lot of sacrifice you need to make. And for the present day cricketers, I guess if they really focus and play the game for a while, they can make a living out of it. And I think it's a great thing for any child to look forward to.
Absolutely. We'll get back to...
Gold FM proudly presents the Grammy Award-winning superstar group, All for One. All for One. Live in concert. Backed by their full band. Guest performance by Derek Junkir and the Redeemers. Tickets out now. Priced at 10,000 rupees. Free seating. Theatre style. Tables and cocktail tables. Available now on www.gettickets.lk.